Scanning for audio.
Welcome to a Tin Dog podcast. A very short one because I just need 2 minutes. What is going on? Friday night, okay, I'm recording a perfectly reasonable podcast about The Prisoner, right? It's a nice extra one from that range. Loved it, have a lovely time. I go in the house and I go, oh, Children in Need's been on. I'll watch that. Yes, I'm a bad Doctor Who fan. I didn't watch Children in Need all the way through just in order to watch Doctor Who. I'm sorry. Not sorry. So I sit down Saturday morning and I go, oh, I'll watch it now. Press play. And my first reaction is, oh, right, okay. So the Mark III travel machine looks just like the Mark IV travel machine. And the Daleks at this point have got a reaction. Oh, hang on. It's a Children in Need special. Oh, they're just having a laugh anyway. Here's a sink plunger. That's it. Oh, interesting. They've gone for Julian as Davros. Well, I suppose he's the new series Davros. He's not my favourite. He's not as good as Terry, but I've got my big finish for that. That's fine. And clearly they've gone for, because, let's face it, it's a charity special. You do wheel out the old Dalek prop and you shove it in the corner. All you need to do is build a new handpiece. I get what they've done. And they go, we'll swap the handpiece over for the sink plunger. Here's the joke. Done. Oh, right. So we can't afford Julian's makeup, or Julian doesn't really fancy doing it. That's fine. It is for charity. It's a throwaway moment. And that was it. I was a bit annoyed that they didn't mock up something or get a fan-made Mark III travel machine. And that's fine. The Nick Briggs voice of Nida, absolutely spot on. And then I arrive at Twitter. And I make a joke. I go, oh, I'm just really pleased that, everyone's not trending with not my Davros. And then I look. And by Sunday night, Ian Levine on his Facebook group has decided to have a petition to have it talked about in the House of Lords. Our actual, yes, you might have an argument that it's slightly corrupt, but our actual source of government to try and get the original Davros brought back. And why? Because Russell has said something. This is Davros, okay? This is Davros, right? This is what he's looked like. All right, this back bit's brand new, but this is what Davros has looked like for 40 years. The thing is, even in the book, they say that it's a life support machine. Davros's children end up looking like him because he's made a chair, which is a life support machine, and that's it. So why is everyone kicking off? They're kicking off because Russell lies. Russell lies to protect the programme. Russell lies to protect the cast. And he's a producer. He's going to give a spin. Saying that Davros is a wheelchair user and perceived as a baddie, it's just the sort of thing that gets discussed when you're doing a degree in media and then gets put to one side because you do body horror. There's been plenty of other characters under Russell who were in wheelchairs or other things who were the baddies, and other people who weren't in baddies. And you've got Ruth Madeley coming along. She's a wheelchair user. She's probably not going to be a villain. And she's been in with Colin. These things are not an issue. We didn't even go, oh my God, you're doing this. And everyone's gone into absolute meltdown because of it. So yeah, maybe it's not my Davros is trending out there. You've got decades of really cool stuff. You've got Big Finish dealing with an undamaged and unweaponized Khalid leader who is Davros. You've got the children who is Davros. You've got an explosion that happens beforehand. I don't care, right? We're in good hands with Russell. Why he's introduced wheelchair users as evil thing is just weird. But it's set the cat amongst the pigeons in the year of the anniversary. And I'll tell you what it's done. It's made everyone talk about Doctor Who. And if that was the intention, it's just worked. Look, Julian's a great actor. Terry Malloy's a brilliant actor. We've always had great Davroses. It's fine. It's all fine. We just need to calm a bit down, yeah? Because things like 65% of the people who've actually bothered to register an opinion, not 65% of the people who've watched the video, remember that, have given it a thumbs down. What's going on? They're not going to change Davros. Oh, this is what Davros will look like in future. What? Because Julian doesn't fancy putting the makeup on and we've just made something up? Possibly. I don't know. I just don't know. But we all need to just calm down. Because what it was a 5-minute sketch. It's not like Dimensions in Time really messed up Doctor Who. And that was a special, wasn't it? It's 30 years since that. Look, I'll go now and I'll probably come back and review something properly. But until next time, is this your Davros? Was it just 5 minutes? Who cares? Tennant's back in like a week's time and everyone's talking about it. So if that was the intention, well done. Seriously. And I'll just sit here. Okay. So until next time, be seeing you. That was the Tin Dog Podcast. Everything discussed is the intellectual property of others. No infringement is intended. For early access to reviews, follow the show on YouTube or Twitter @Tin Dog Podcast. To contact the show, email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.